Hello everyone, Hourglass Eyes here. I know it's been a while since I uploaded. I kind of am uploading very slowly lately. Just trying to get myself back on track mentally and, physically with the Balisong, the whole Balisong thing. So I'm not leaving. I know I had said on Instagram that I might just take a break from the community, and I kind of did. But everybody was, for the most part, everybody was really helpful and supportive. Others were less so, but that's neither here nor there. So to celebrate me kind of being back on YouTube, even though it seems like I might not have ever really left, I'm going to do sort of like a pseudo tutorial. So on that little move I do right there, my fan into a middle finger chaplain. I don't know if I'm catching it on screen. I'll do it one more time. So it's like that. So sorry, I'll do it one more time. So I don't know. I like to throw that in there anytime I'm doing a fan that happens to be on the bite handle. So to do this trick, it's fairly simple. All you need to know how to do for this trick is know how to chaplain. Okay? And know how to fan. Which is like that. Alright? Both of which are very simple tricks. I don't really do tutorials, so I don't really have tutorials on how to do both of those, but there's plenty of other Balisong YouTubers out there who do better reviews and tutorials than me. So you can go check one of them out. I was actually live with Damn Right I Got Knives and Artsy. So maybe go check out Artsy, and maybe she does a tutorial on fanning and chaplains. So let's get into it. Okay, so for those of you who are wondering or gonna ask me, if you don't know what this knife is, this is a kukri blade style Setsuna. It is about the size of a rep. Little light Bally, just titanium G10 scales. Kind of a funky looking blade. But I don't knock it. It's really comfortable for me to flip. I like it. A lot of people, it's not their cup of tea, but for me, it's pretty good. So how do we do that maneuver? So first of all, can kind of get into it any way you want, as long as you're starting the fan from the bite handle. That's kind of the most important bit. Otherwise, you're going to be giving yourself the red ring of doom, which you don't want. I've done it once. Don't want it. So don't get the red ring of doom, and open your knife to practice, and make sure you're starting it on your bite handle. Okay. So just go ahead and get yourself into a fan. Alright. So go ahead and get yourself into a fan. And what you want to do is, as you're fanning, you kind of want to lift your fingers up. I just go ahead and lift all three of these up. And you're trying to catch the safe handle. Like so. So just practice fanning. Take that finger out and catch it. Okay? That's the only movement we're practicing right now, is just whoop, stopping it right there. Okay? Now, once you're comfortable with catching the fan there, I want you to hold the knife like this, right? So just go ahead and get yourself into that position and kind of practice taking these fingers and taking them underneath without catching the handle, right? So you want to be able to just whoop, pass your fingers up underneath. Because if you can't, then your fingers are going to get caught and you're not going to be able to turn this into a fan because your fingers are going to get stuck. Okay, so you're going to do fan, catch, get your fingers out of the way. So now you're flipping people off. Now you're in the right kind of position to turn this into some fans. And it's really hard to do from a stationary because you don't have the momentum going anymore. So I would recommend kind of just going for it at that point. It's going to be way harder to try and do stiffy all the way to that fan and then just try to throw the fan. Like, it's not going to happen, because when you get to here, if you've stopped, then the knife is no longer getting momentum across. And so, yeah, you're going to end up doing one of them. People walking over there being kind of intrusive on my video. So yeah, so you know, it's not that difficult of a little trick to do. And it opens the door to some really interesting technical combos you can do. As you can maybe tell, it's very similar to that little fan to thumb rollover thing that I also do. The concept is the same, except you're sneaking your thumb in for that thumb chaplain and then thumb rollover. I don't know, it's a lot like a behind the 8 ball after a fan. Right, something like that. I guess that's what you would call it. It's a little chilly out. It's like in the 30s right now, so if I start to not be good at flipping, it's because it's fucking freezing. And I'm out here and my little toesies are cold and my fingies are cold, and my knife is giving me the zinger zangers, but those are kind of cold too. And my knife is like, hey, Lauren, we need to go back inside. And I'm like, oh, knife, I know, but we got to show them how to do the trick. So, yeah. So, one more time, just fan on the bite handle, catch, okay? That's the important bits of this trick, is catch and let it kind of fall over. And then just go for your fan, or I mean your chaplain. And you can technically do this over again and over again, as long as you remember to get back to that bite handle. Whoops. So yeah. Hopefully you can incorporate that into your flipping style. Get a neat little fan going, or don't, you know. So totally up to you. I'll talk about this knife a little bit later once I have had it for a little bit longer. This is like my 4th Setsuna, so I'm pretty confident I'll like it, and I already know what I'm going to say about it. I just want to take some time to flip it and all that. So, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you for watching me struggle to flip in the cold. Hopefully you enjoyed this little bit. There's like a squirrel over there doing something. Shoot. I got distracted by a squirrel. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and as always, peace.